Greetings and salutations, Sagittarius, and happy 11/11. I wanted to get this reading done and posted yesterday, but that didn't happen. So your girl is looking a little rough. It's early for me. Uh, I'm so excited to get this reading to you. I didn't even draw my eyebrows on. So excited. We need to know what we need to let go of in order to pass through this 11/11 portal. So they say that 11/11 is a perfect number in harmony, which opens up the window for perfect manifestations. So if we're going to be leveling up, what do we have to let go of in order to proceed with that leveling up? We're going to pull a couple cards, see what the universe wants to tell us. The first thing we're going to do is pull a court card. This is the unauthorized office tarot deck, and we're going to see what energy of this court card we need to have less of in our lives. So we're going to be looking at the negative aspects of cards. All cards have positive and negative meanings. We're going to be looking at the negative aspects of these. So this is the King of Swords. If you're familiar with the Office Tarot, this is a character, his name was Charles, and he tried to come in and kind of like streamline things like a King of Swords would do, very no nonsense, very practical, mental clarity. Those are the positive aspects. When we get into more negative aspects of the King of Swords, very controlling, domineering, cold, detached, unkind with their words, not necessarily in the intention to hurt people, but just because they weren't being tactful. So definitely a warmer energy is needed, like any sort of like cool detachment, any sort of like not feeling, like he's the King of Swords, so it's all mental. So like he can be too in his head, he can be too logical, he can be too in his head and not enough in his heart. So any negative aspects of the King of Swords, that's what we need to cut out of our existence and our personality so we can move forward. Let's get 3 cards. What are we letting go of? What no longer serves us? What does Sagittarius have to let go of to move to the next level? One more card, please. Okay, interesting. All right, so you have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is a painful ending. So maybe we need more beginnings in our lives, or maybe we need to reevaluate how we treat endings in our life. Do we let things go easily? Or perhaps in an attempt to protect ourselves, our ego runs away from things and ends things too easily, or ends things at the first sign of any difficulty because it's trying to protect, again, ourselves from any possible hurt. The ego has the best intentions, it just doesn't know what to do with its intentions. It always has this way of making its intentions manifest in like the least helpful ways for us. So something about endings, letting things go. The next card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. So he's kind of looking down at his fruit there and just kind of, wondering, like, what was it all for? Maybe he was, there's only 7 pentacles there. Maybe he was expecting to have 10, like this is kind of the card of questioning your efforts in something. So I would say that this is telling you that you need to stop doing that. Like you need to have a lot more confidence in not only that this little plant will produce all the fruit that you need it to. I would also say like the more that you're watching it and worrying, the less likely it is to develop into what you want. So I would say this is like a card of telling you to let go of your worry, to let go of your judgment of yourself and your past efforts. And again, stop worrying about when something is going to happen and like just get out there and like live. And sometimes, learning to appreciate that, like, okay, well, maybe there's not 10 pentacles there, but there's seven, and seven is better than six, five, four, three, two, one, or none, right? So, being appreciative of what you do have. And last but not least, you got the devil, honey. I mean, the bad things of the devil, like you are tied to something, like something has, its hooks in you, like they're chained there. They're loosely chained, but it's a chain no less. So the devil card is telling you to let go of what has its hold on you. And then also possibly it's morning time, drinking coffee. Yeah, it is what it is. The devil is telling you, like, if you had, like, because we think of like the devil being in control. So, like, what about the things that like you have control of? Like, are you being too controlling in some situations? Like, are you kind of being the devil figure to someone else? Um, but in general, I would say definitely like we need more emotion. There's no cups here. There's no wands here. There's no like fire energy. There's no emotional energy. It feels again like we're a little detached, we're a little stagnant. So we need to let go. We need to open our heart. We need to invite some warmth in Sagittarius, especially for you since you're such a adventurous fire sign. It feels like this energy feels a little bit stagnant for you. Um, yeah, it feels very detached and cold, and you're very warm and open. So we need more of that energy. Um, there's also like there's very little feminine energy in any of these cards. So again, like being a little bit more open, being a little bit more receptive, possibly being vulnerable. Let's get into an everyday energy card. What do we need to let go of? Well, we pulled two. Why not? So we've got unclear. So you need to let go of being unclear about things. I would say, this is definitely an echoing of this. Like, he's unclear. It's unclear on what's happening here. So, like, let go of the need to know what's happening next and just trust that good things are happening next. And also, timing is everything. You got to start trusting in the timing of things and trust that things are unfolding in the manner that they're supposed to, in the timing that they're supposed to. The universe moves in its own time and it is not influenced by our silly little wishes and desires for things to speed up. So definitely we're waiting and we're becoming okay with that waiting. But in that waiting, we need to not become detached and not become inactive. We're waiting and building momentum as we wait. Let's pull an animal card. All right. Vulture. So the vulture cleans up other people's messes. He does the dirty work. He does what nobody else wants to do. So on some level, I feel like that could be telling you that you need to let other people do some dirty work, make other people do their own dirty work, and to stop cleaning up other people's messes. It's not your job, Sagittarius. I hope that 1111 is an amazing manifestation portal for you. It seems like the best way for you to step through it and manifest the things you want is by becoming okay with what's not perfectly okay. Becoming okay with what you don't see as ideal. Opening up your heart, inviting in some more warmth, and letting go. I hope that was helpful, Sagittarius, and I hope that you have all your dreams come true. Have a lovely day. Thank you.